Hello Pisces, welcome back or welcome to your first new moon video, manifestation video with me. I'm making this video while Mars is at 29 Pisces, which is my natal Mars. Natal Mars. So I'm hoping this to be quite a fruitful manifestation video for the both of us. I want to start with a oracle card, a Ganesha card, to really help illuminate the block that's preventing you from reaching your manifestation potential. What does Pisces need to know What does Pisces need to know to maximize their manifestation potential? Guidance. This card, without really knowing the story, reminds me of young Jesus in the temple. Let's see what it says. Guidance is about learning to communicate with your soul and discovering and manifesting your purpose. Ganesha is worshipped and adored by the Trimurtis, or the Trinity of Hinduism. The story goes that during the period of dissolution, the water and the wind were demolished and the earth evaporated. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva wandered the earth to determine what was causing this dissolution. The gods discovered a huge aura of light where Ganesha was enshrined. The Trimurtis immediately bowed to Ganesha in reverence and began to worship and praise him. So this also sounds like the wise men visiting Jesus, which is the holiday is coming up right around the corner. So if you're a Pisces watching this, I would highly recommend you celebrate Three Kings Day. They requested that Ganesha bless them. Ganesha entrusted the gods with 3 separate duties. Vishnu is the preserver, Shiva is the destroyer, and Brahma is the creator. Guidance is based on communication. The soul can send you messages through symbols, synchronicity, hunches, sudden inspiration, dreams, and even direct channeling. Consciously connecting with your guides, heightening your physical abilities, your psychic abilities, and fine-tuning your skills to be present and to pay attention, all important parts of learning to receive guidance. As you open up, your soul begins to communicate with your inner purpose for this lifetime to you. What you learn to hear and recognize is its promptings. Your life starts to take on a magical quality. Remember that you can ask Ganesha to support you in creating a raised awareness. Make a point to look at spirituality from a new perspective that may be unfamiliar to you. Be willing to talk to people whose experiences and beliefs are different from your own. You may need to move out of your comfort zone in order to do this. You will be all the richer for it. If you are concerned about getting true information about your personal life from a psychic or intuitive, you can prepare for it by asking from your heart to receive information that is in the highest good. Be sure your motivations are pure. You can ask the psychic to channel the words that your own soul wants you to hear to further your spiritual growth. Rely on your intuition and your inner knowledge rather than your intelligence or conscious mind. Watch for synchronicities and opportunities. Trust your instincts and pay attention, as your messages can turn up from a variety of sources. Be attentive to your dreams. You may want to keep a dream journal. Synchronicities are likely now. It is possible that a pleasant surprise will be coming your way soon in regards to your work. This could even be a new job opportunity. The gods Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma may represent the different male energy in your life. Engage in the energy of men in your life or in the energy of the Trimurtis to assist you in the task at hand. Let me tell you, that felt very dense off the bat. Trinity energy, divine masculine energy. I think it's also calling to you to embody your personality card of King of Cups. You need to be in control of your mood swings. You need to be in control of... You need to not allow people's emotions to distract you. You can't let your environment determine how you feel about yourself. And you need to, I think, Libra energy is going to be important to you right now. And just listening to where the harmony is in your life. What works. What makes you feel comfortable. And a lot of times what makes you feel comfortable is not what's best for you. Comfort can't be your defining motivation at this time. Winter is here. Capricorn season is about creating the structure to sustain you through the harsh winter. So let's see what the cards have to say for you, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of messiness and a lot of confusion. And that's why you gotta externalize it by finding the signs, the synchronicities. The Lover's reversed, bottom of the deck. You are detached. Something I find with Pisces energy right now, and Pisces energy in general, based off of the last video, is projection of victimhood. If you're not projecting that you are a victim, you are projecting that other people are victims. I read this great Facebook post the other day about how there's this one social scientist who's argued that there's only two types of people, the neurotic and the character disordered. And if you are dealing with someone with a character disorder, someone who isn't concerned about integrity or they value not relationships but winning, that's considered a character disorder. And if you have that, compassion for that person doesn't really matter because they don't care about healing their trauma. Their trauma might not be even influencing their decision making. They just want to win, and they will take your compassion as a weakness, and no amount of love or healing or caring is going to change their behavior. Only direct confrontation and honest conversation is going to fix the problem. So I mention all of this because the first card, the Oracle card, was about listening to the signs. The second card is the bottom of the deck, the Lover's reverse, is telling you that you are not paying attention. You are disconnecting yourself from divine source. You are not in the flow of unity between your higher self and the physical world. Communication has something to do with this. Idealizing the emotional landscape. You're not going to get what you want as long as you continue to idealize people and situations that are actually just toxic. I think you're starting to realize the toxicity in your relationship and environments around you, but you're not really doing anything about it. Yeah. And people are viewing you right now like they can get away with murder and there's no real consequences about it. Or they see you as getting away with murder and perhaps a resentment building up. So either way, there's definitely, your interpersonal relationships right now are definitely built off of a lot of resentments. And this card kind of evokes to me Libra again. So Pisces and Libra, yes, you need to really be focused on your defenses. This is Nine of Wands, this is Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, by the way, the Lover's reverse, Knight of Swords, Princess of Cups, and the Chariot. So Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is, one, a card of being defensive, not showing your emotions, your interior self, refusing to show your interior self because you want to succeed, you want to win, you are exhausted. When you reveal yourself, that's when people try to get something over you. That's when people try to take advantage. You need to move yourself into a more harmonious environment. You need to, and this Nine of Wands also has the black and the white animal like the Chariot does, which evokes like the yin and yang self. Again, the Five of Swords, the yin and yang self, which again also makes us think of Libra. There's definitely, yeah. Five of Wands reversed. Yeah. You need to stop repressing your anger. You need to... Fives are a very difficult card. Nines are a very difficult card. Your anger is what's going to save you in this situation. If you're dealing with character disordered people, loving them isn't going to get them out of your life. It's not going to get them to stop taking advantage of you. You have to hold them accountable to the way that they've treated you. And sometimes you can't. And if you can't, then that bridge needs to be burned. And that's okay. You need to listen to yourself. You need to listen to your feelings. Your feelings are from the divine. It's the divine communicating it with you. And your feelings also aren't other people's responsibilities. If somebody upset you, it's not their responsibility to fix it. If they care about the relationship, they can choose to atone for it, and you can choose to forgive them. But simply hurting their feelings doesn't your feelings being hurt doesn't entitle you to cling on to the relationship. Your feelings are teaching you how to be more spiritually aligned, how to practice your self-worth. And if you aren't being valued, it's your responsibility to set the boundaries up appropriately. Listen to the guidance being offered to you. Don't shut it down and tell yourself that you have to do these things, you know. Because right now where you're headed is you're becoming a stepping stone for other people's success. Your trajectory is bringing you to a disconnected, fortune favors the bold, and the bold are taking advantage of you. So this is Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is the Hierophant. Remember when I said you need to embody your King of Cups energy? It's bigger than that. You have to be taking care of people emotionally isn't enough. It's about being moral. And something as a water sign, you know. My Sun, Moon, Mercury is in Cancer. My Mars is in Pisces, the last degree of Pisces, which is Mars placement right now. There is something immoral about water energy in the sense that we justify hurt behaviors. Scorpio is the perfect example of this. Scorpio is totally about, you know, violent, passionate violence and taboo sexuality. Well, you know, it might be it might be exciting and fun to have sex with your best friend's partner, for an example, something, you know, negative Scorpio vibes. But it doesn't give you good fortune, you know. You might have compassion for a lover that is into drugs or is cheating with you or cheating on you. Adulterers are not good for the future, you know. It's taking advantage of you. It's not valuing yourself appropriately. It's not fighting for your best interests. Why aren't you fighting for your best interests? Why aren't you conserving your energy? Why are you letting people have the upper hand on you? You know, like letting people hurt you isn't helping anyone. You're enabling toxic people and enabling them to be toxic on other people. And you're idealizing the situation. You know, if you are the other woman, why? What are you getting out of it? What future do you have with this person? If you are in a relationship with a drug addict, you know, is that the person, or an alcoholic, is that the person you want to have children with? Is that the person you want to be married to? If you're married to your own addiction, how is that influencing your career? That seems to be a losing battle. You're not hiding it. People see it. You're playing yourself. You're disconnected from source. You're not listening to the signs. And something I've learned about addictions through my own therapy processes is we often think addiction is about behaviors, you know, but I find that it's so much more about a value system, you know, valuing staying up all night with your friends once or twice a week more than getting a good night's sleep. Valuing binge watching TV up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where you know, don't get enough sleep, don't have a good morning, are less productive at work. Like, why are you letting yourself lose? You need to have a conversation with your inner child and rediscover her, him, ask what they need right now. The beetle just showed up. Sign of the goddess, the triple goddess. A rebirth. I don't have anything else to say, Pisces. Stop playing yourself. Commune with your inner child. Don't be afraid to express your anger. Get in touch with your anger. Especially if your inner child is angry. What does your inner child need to be satisfied? Go to the preserver, the creator, the destroyer. Ask those parts of yourself, what do you want to create? What do you have to destroy? What do you have to preserve from who you are right now to who you want to become? And who you want to become has to be a value system. You want to be a person that has healthy boundaries, that trusts their intuition. Be the change you wish to see in the world. That's all I really have to say, Pisces. Be the change you want to see in the world while making your 8-year-old and 16-year-old self proud. Listen to yourself, listen to the signs, and have the courage to honor it. This is my message for you at the new moon. May your full moon harvest be everything you hope for, everything you work for. Hope is not enough. Realign your mind and the rest will follow. God bless.